Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tanks Gaming today again with another Hearts of Iron 4 video where we play Norway, to be specific, Democratic Norway in the Great War mod. World War I has kind of broken out. Whoops, I pause unpaused here. The Russian-Soviet War, the Soviet-Russian War, the Soviets are actually winning. And the German-Belgium War is 8% in progression of the aggressor, even though they're not really moving in the west. The Italians are, and they're trying to retake the beachhead which the Brits, the Commonwealth, have formed. Here, United Kingdom. And on other news, because the Austrian-Hungary war started against Serbia, the Russians declared war on Austria-Hungary, which meant that the Germans and the Austrians are fighting over here. And pretty much simultaneously, the Germans declared war on Belgium, which meant Belgium joined the Entente and all the Western Front stuff started to happen. And in a turn of events towards the end of the last episode, the Ottoman Empire has joined the Central Powers as well. So that's going to be rather interesting to see how that pans out. I haven't yet joined the Entente. I can do that. It's a thing of 70 days. I think, is it even 70 days? Join the Entente. 28 days and I will be part of the Entente. Then we can go war effort. Then technology sharing. But I don't see the point of doing that right now. I'm feeling fine by myself for now. The Russians are not doing very well. Soviets are part of the Comintern. The Russians have joined the White Movement, so they're no longer part of the Entente, so we could justify a war goal against them, I guess. Some more civilian factories, sure, why not? Can we justify a war goal? Let's just check. Oh no, because they're very democratic. So that's why we can't go against the Tsar. Well, actually, it's not the Tsar anymore. He died. Oh no, he resigned at the end of the last episode, just short before the Soviet Union appeared and is fighting. And I don't think they have any troops back here because they're not really pushing over here. All their troops must have been in here. Just this region decided to join the Soviets instead of staying in the Russian Empire. Mongolians, they actually joined the Russians, the White Movement, which was kind of interesting. China is doing whatever China does best. Japan is doing Siege of Tsingtao. I don't know what that will be. Probably somewhere in China. On the other hand, the Ottoman Empire is fighting in Africa quite hard. I forgot about that. They're probably pushing towards the Suez Canal, which makes the life harder for the Entente, which will at some point be me. I'm still thinking if I should join the Entente and try to do a landing in the north here. Like just Strait of Denmark, just come in here into Kiel and hold the north. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. On the other hand, I do not have any Marines. I don't have any Marine troops set up, and something is happening again because the game just froze pretty hardly, so I guess there will be some newspapers. As soon as midnight is changed over... Maybe my game crashed. Nope, there it is. Treaty of Brest. Ooh. Okay, due to a combination of political instability, defeats in battle and war weariness, we can no longer stand up to the Central Powers. A peace treaty has been drafted in Brest-Litovsk, which allows us to completely annul our Entente membership and exit the war at the cost of free Finnish, Ukraine, Caucasian, Baltic, and Belarusian states, as well as typically war indemnities to the victorious power. Oh my English is very, very bad. I need to take a lunch break after this episode. A terrible peace, but far better than the alternative. The October Revolution is successful. Okay, so Soviet Union is existing. I don't see any Finnish though. And I don't see any other state. Well, over here maybe. What is that? Great Mongolian state. They got to keep one province over there. Okay. Why? I don't know. Okay, what I wanted to do, I don't remember. That message just confused me a bit. Oh yeah, I remember now. I can hit play again, of course, and I can upgrade this division to full strength. And the rest we're gonna leave for the moment. I don't have manpower anyway, so... The Great Mongolian State joined the Entente, okay. And there is the Republic of Finland, which is a democratic state with the leader... Yeah, I'm not gonna pronounce that. I'm not gonna butcher that name. So yeah, Finland is a thing. I still have a border to Soviet Russia, which is the Comintern. So the white movement doesn't exist anymore. Ukraine came into existence over here, which is also very nice. And that means the Austrian-Hungary and the German Empire have all their troops back from the Eastern Front and can go to the Western Front and probably start annihilating France. So my question is, should I risk it? Should I try to land in Kiel? I mean, I have 9 divisions. I could join the Entente and try it. I don't know if it is a smart decision to do so. I'm gonna go with the construction effort 2 first, though. That's okay. Armament effort 3, I mean. I should have quite a lot. 9 civilian factories are producing at the moment, which is still nothing. It's nothing, I tell you. And I have no armored car, I have no early motorization, I'm just having nothing at all. I could get this one researched next. I just have 9 divisions. Should I try to land in Kiel? Just hold the north here. Or should I stay out of it a little bit longer? I mean, I don't have the territory. If I take Kiel, the German has capitulated. Ah, okay. The Soviet Union just overrun it. That's interesting. Ukraine is part of the Entente. No faction. Let's see how that starts to move at some point. Well, tension is still just 27%. It would be nice if it would go higher, because then I could do stuff. At 50%, I just can send some volunteer divisions, which would be interesting to do. I don't know, what does Kiel have like 9 slots, unlocked slots. I don't know how many factories that would be, though. Would I be able to hold these 3 provinces? If I do that, I mean, I can justify a war goal against them and not be a part of the Entente. But I think I should probably join the Entente if I want to do anything like that. That would be extra research slot is January 16. I probably will get that soon. October we will have our elections. Well, we are 15, so let's research the tank prototype. Why haven't I done that yet? I'm an idiot. Portugal wants to sign a non-aggression pact. South Africa has capitulated. And everything happens at once. Wants to sign a non-aggression pact. Perfect. So, South Africa has been annihilated by the German Empire. Okay. The Ottoman Empire has some troubles, lost some territory over here. East Africa is gone as well. South Africa, however, has been taken over by the Germans. On the other hand, this front looks pretty stable at the moment. That's January 16, so no need to get happy about that. That takes a bit while. Should I join the Entente and do the war effort and all this? Because we would be instantly at war. Is faction leader. Which then means we can get the war effort and this stuff. Or should I focus on trench war focus? Gives me 10 army experience, research bonus for infantry weapons. Yes, please. Give me that. And I'm short on what again? On oil this time. Interesting. Let's get a little bit of oil from the United States. So I guess we started producing armored cars too. Yes, we did, actually. Interesting. Interesting. Production-wise, how is the production looking? We are still producing some civilian factories. Then I probably should start to bounce it up. No, I can't, because my production area is completely filled up. United Kingdom still managed to land here. However, the Italians have taken Nice, pushed in a little bit into France. Over here, it's pretty much a stalemate. Should I join the Entente or not? I'm really, should I or shouldn't I? If I join the Entente now, I just have 9 divisions. I have no manpower, and world tension is not high enough. To change this, I would need extensive conscription. World tension needs to be at 40%, and we need to be at war. The rest is it's no problem to get. 60% for service by requirement. I really don't know. I mean, I could join and try to do a naval invasion right over here, straight away. Try to land in Kiel. Get a bit of German territory into our system, or I could try to go Bolsheviks. I could try to go to war. Vladimir Lenin. Was his first name Vladimir? Really? Okay, didn't know that. We could try to declare war on Soviets and go ham on the Soviet side. I just don't know. Before the French get pushed too far back, because they just started to move in here again. And no, never mind. I have German Zeppelin campaign. Unlike German troops, will be able to breach the British mainland in the current situation. However, our Zeppelins. Okay, they started to bomb England with the Zeppelins. Okay. This one right next to it. Okay. Olympics cancelled. Yes, please. I could get military police. Don't see the point in that, however. We are not in 16 yet. I could get... That's all 16 tech. Yep, that's all 16 tech. I could get the torpedoes, though. Submarine attack plus 2%. I have 2 submarines, so why the hell not? Man, it's hard to decide if I should join the Entente now or not. Takes me 28 days to do that, so now would be a perfect time again to decide if I want to or not. I guess not the next 70 days. Just get that one done. Probably bites me in the ass as soon as they start to breach here rather quickly. They're not really fighting in Belgium though, which is interesting. Should I join the Entente and do a naval invasion in the north? It's kind of tempting, to be honest with you. I mean, those are not Marines, but I don't think there will be a lot of defense in the north. Not at all. First of all, we're gonna stop the training for a while. I've been training for long enough now. We have some support equipment coming in. We have some armored cars coming in. We already have 25 armored cars, which is nice. How much do I need for an armored car division, by the way? 7,800 men and 300 armored cars. I also want the recon company in there. I want the field hospital. I want the logistics company, and you're gonna get the radio. And save that. That's good. And you guys will actually get, well, I can't add any of those because I'm not producing any motorized yet for you. So that's all good, I guess. What you guys can do, however, is plan a naval invasion. Yeah, that's all good. You go from here to actually here to Kiel. So all reposition in there and get the planning up and running. And I think I'm gonna do it, guys. I think I'm gonna join the Entente and try the naval invasion. First of all the divisions, of course, need to be here. All 9 divisions need to be in Oslo. Get ready with it, with everything. Takes like 60 days. Plan is risky. average. So I don't think they have a lot of stuff in there. And I'm gonna go first with this one more time. Oh crap, it's January 16. I could have gotten more infantry, more, what's it called? And it's midnight again. My game freezes. For what reason whatsoever. It's not even midnight. Oh, there we go. I'll pause here for a second. Yeah, it was midnight. The Russian Civil War, which broke out shortly after the revolution, brought death and suffering to millions of people. The war between Red Army, uprising major led by the Bolshevik minor and the White's army officers. Okay, White versus Red. Russian declares war on the Soviet Union and Russia here. Russia is part of the White movement again. They're fascist. Interesting. Not communist or anything, they're fascist. So I haven't joined the Entente yet. Just let me check here one more time in the effort stuff. National focus. Oh no, we are actually done. We just can get the extra research slot. And some more infrastructure with that. But no more military factories through that focus. Which is a bit sad. Research-wise, when we're done researching, we will get more building slots and stuff like that ready to go. So yeah, time needs to just go on. And then I have to decide to join the Entente, do the naval invasion, don't join the Entente, do something else. First of all, the ships can change their order to convoy escort, which should make this a little bit easier. 60% inferior enemy. They are guarding it, so that's a bit uncool. This one, yep, this one increases the number of factories I can have in the provinces. In the provinces, it unlocks a slot here. Maybe 2. This one is Soviet Union. Oh yeah, it is. Russians and the Soviet Unions are at it again. Hopefully, I don't know who should win, the Russians or the Soviet Union. Probably the commentator. It would be a nicer enemy in the end. The Italians still have a problem here. If the Austrians would send all their troops onto this border, they shouldn't have a problem. I mean, the Netherlands are not part of a faction yet, okay, but Brussels are part of the Entente, and nobody is actually fighting on this border, which is kind of interesting. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, this naval invasion is pretty much good to go. Division is still preparing. I'll let them prepare for a little while longer. How are we looking at manpower-wise? Ugh, not great. Just 62%. Oh, crap. That's not good at all. The planning, they're trenched in max to the maximum. I just don't have the manpower. World tension is at 31%. Oh, how much do I need to change it? 40? Yes, 40%, okay. So one more change and I can push my troops to the limit. Looks like it. Maybe change even over to somebody over to an armored car division. If I have 300 of them, of course that's the 60, not even 100. Haven't even gotten to the motorized divisions yet. Construction-wise, yeah, it looks not great at all. Okay, details. I'm gonna get the extra research slot here next, and I was looking in here for infrastructure-wise. Yeah, 10, 8, 10, 9. Infrastructure is all good. Civilian factories are still being built. Not even 10 yet. Building stuff will be done as soon as this infrastructure, this civilian factory has been built. Still trying to prepare. That's cool. Details. That's good. Supply consumption goes down with that. Production efficiency goes up with that. So I'd rather have the production efficiency going up. We're going for the extra research slot, right? And your planning is still going ahead. Division is still preparing. Why is the division still preparing? There should be a planning status, right? Because they get so much new, they're not even regulars yet because they have not their manpower. They get so many fresh recruits. That's a bit sad, actually. That's a bit unfortunate. But yeah, I think I'm gonna join the Entente and start to fight against Central Powers, which is Germany, Austria-Hungary, Italy, the Ottoman Empire. Soviet Union and Russia. It's hard to say who will win here. It's actually hard to see where the hell is your capital? Do you get parts to back there? No, you don't. So the capital should be somewhere over here. I lost that one. Sevastopol is the capital of Russia, and Petrograd is the capital of Soviet Union. So how's that war going, by the way? The Soviet-Russian War, Russian-Soviet War. Why is it twice shown? It's a bit confusing. There it is going 11% in favor of the defender, so in favor of the Soviet, and here it's going 14% in favor of defender, which is Russia. I'm a bit confused. This war here is going 1% towards for the aggressor, which is the Central Powers. So the tank has been researched, so we're gonna hit pause here for a second and see we can research the early heavy tank. Should I research the early heavy tank? Or should I go with this stuff here first? More resource gain, efficiency and all that stuff. I'm not producing the tanks yet, so research. That's more important here. But tell you what, guys, I'm going to end this episode here as well. If you did like it, please hit the like button. You can also subscribe to my channel or follow me on Facebook or Twitter. Links will be in the video description. And like always, guys, one more time, thank you very much for watching. And I hope to see you on my next video. Bye-bye.